opening statements, you will both have 3 minutes. President Trump.
And I fly around this country in this wonderful election season. And the pilot says to me, he goes, President, President. I go, you can call me Trump. And he goes, no, President. And I go, that's right, that's my name. Don't wear it out. He goes, we can't go to Manchester. We've been flying around for days and days. The plane's running out of fuel. And I say, shoot down every other plane out of the sky. Make a clear path right to Manchester International Shack Airport. I mean, it's like a goddamn shack. It's like a fishing hole. And
the top 1/100th of 1/10 of 1/100th of 1/10 of 1 part of 100 of a whole controls more of the pie than 9 out of 10 of the rest of the pie. That dessert tray is not fair.
So because he has like white raccoon eyes, and there, see? So you have that like sort of sickly eye, and you have, that's actually what the orange is. That's the blend. I would just watch his rallies every day and learn his movements and his cadence and how he held his mouth and how he held his voice, and then I just learned it and started doing it.
Ooh, see that girl? Watch that scene. Digging the dancing queen. Thank you. I just make sure that I crooked my tie.
We would joke about, hey, what if we bring it back? Ha ha ha. But it was the future, you know? And then it started to look more and more and more like, well, damn it, maybe it's going to be Trump versus Bernie after all, this time, 5 years later.
And then there's the threat of Iran, and there's Hezbollah and Hezbollah for the ladies. And they're very dangerous. So what do? I decided to kill General Salami. And General Salami. Salami, tough guy. I warned everyone about Italian ISIS in 2016. General Salami, what more evidence do you need, folks? And I killed Salami and, of course, another guy who was my money launderer for my Azerbaijani hotels, but we have left that out of the news story. Whatever.
You are a big balloon full of hamburger
You
grease.
should see this. Why don't you give away your $1 million?
Look, this is a billionaire. This is a billionaire who inherited a $60 million free loan from his father, and you are not to say that I am some kind of bad guy because I have $1 million. Look, there is a rich tradition of wealthy and guilty socialists going from Frederick Engels to Ralph Waldo Emerson, and they usually host someone to come over and write a book on their property over the summer.
And so I think this is a fun reunion personally to do with James, and then I think a really sad commentary on where we are. And I think it's a much darker show, and I don't think that the outcome is going to be good at all in 2020.
I tried to do him a couple times in stand-up, to do, hey, you know this guy Bernie Sanders? When he was in the news or something, and nobody knew who he was. So I was like, all right, I got to back off of this. And then, when he announced he was going to run for president in 2015, I was like, that's all I need. I'm doing it.
First off, it was a perfect call. It was one of the greatest calls I've ever made.
You always say that.
Yeah, it was
perfect
great.
call. What
It
does
was
that
a
mean? The
perfect
connection
call.
was okay? You used MCI?
No, I used 9X. I've called all the great world leaders. They all loved the call. All I have to say is that Nancy Pelosi and her clackety-clack mouth and her clackety-clack bobble, there's bobbles around her neck, necklaces going, oh, it's a republic if you can keep it. How many times is she going to say that? Jerry Nadler, it's a republic if you can keep it.
Can't do it. I've seen Pet Cemetery. It's a bad idea.
I think it's a terrible disgrace. It's insulting. They portray Bernie way too nicely. This guy's a total communist. He'll ruin the country. And I agree with some of the things the Trump guy does, very accurate, but totally rude guy. And he's giving away all my secrets. You're not supposed to tell people I'm a fascist dictator.
Look, I think it's fine to have a lot of laughs with the Trump versus Bernie comedy debate. And they say things that I certainly would not say, and yet they are things that Donald Trump would say. So I think it's valuable to have it out there in the public sphere. However, in my view, a very important, not funny, political debate between Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders is the best use of anybody's time.
We are winning in New Hampshire on Tuesday. After that, I will be going back to Iowa to check to see what the fuck is going on there. And then we are on to all other 50 states and the primaries in the territory. We are winning together. It's not me, it's about us. Thank you so much.